Hello, hello, Blab
Hi. Hey,
family.
everybody. What's going on?
Hope y'all
Those
had a
who are
good
watching
week.
the replay and those who are watching from somewhere all far, far land away. Welcome. Welcome to our show. It is the Fire and Ice Show. We
Yes,
come together every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
yes.
We come together faithfully and show up faithfully every Tuesday night. Not about the crowd because they're not here.
Mm-hmm.
Not to make ourselves look glorious because we don't care about how we
Right.
look. See, my hair is all twisted up.
My hair is in its
Um,
natural state of form, people, okay? Nothing
right.
special. Right.
We're in transition, but we come together because a conversation needs to be had and it needs to be ongoing.
It does.
Let us introduce ourselves. I am Jamie Timmons, also known as Jay. I am founder of Matters of My Heart and JD Author Publishing. Now, what is that? That is an emotional support program for victims of abuse, be it domestic violence or sexual assault. So it's also a self-publishing company where we talk about the experience and we help you transition and possibly even write about the experience. So that's who I am, and I am joined with my lovely co-host.
Hello, hello. Sorry for the lighting, you guys. I gotta get some better watts. But I am Laura Shea Sadler Lovett. I'm the owner of Coast to Diamond, and I primarily help women and like to help men as well. Just victims, period, who've experienced sexual assault to deal with life in their new norm. Um, and I have a journal that I'll be releasing later on. Yay! It's getting worked on. We're in like the crawling stage of it now.
No, you're in the
It'll
final
be
stage.
walking soon. The final stage, yes.
Yes,
And
I think it's almost done.
also am a sexual assault responder to our Rapid Canyon region area here in the Virginia state. Um,
Awesome, awesome.
and it's no joke what we do. Like it's no joke. We are serious about reaching our audience, no matter if they don't show up right now. We know that they're gonna be here
Oh,
on the
they're out
replay. We have
there.
the numbers to show that they go back and watch it.
Yeah, and it's
So
amazing, Shay, that our replay numbers are ridiculous, and which is another reason why we show up. We understand you. We understand that it's not easy to make yourself known or to show your face or to raise your hand and say, yes, that happened to me, because we're talking about something people don't even want to even admit to, or they may even still be in that situation where their husband or their wife or someone close to them, they're in an abusive situation. And so asking them to show up just so that we can count that number who showed up live, I think that's unfair and I think it's wrong. And that's not what we do, clearly, because if that's what we did, we would have stopped maybe
a
2
long
months
time,
ago.
huh?
We would have stopped a long time ago. But instead of stopping, you know what we did? We expanded. And so we expanded to the Fire and Ice Show Radio because it's just that important. And so tonight's conversation is going to be another good one. All of our conversations are really good, really, because we have so much, experience between the both of us that, we don't really get tired of hearing our own voices. And I think the voice is so much better on radio because I'm not so concerned about how I look on video.
I think that's what it is. Like, yeah, in the camera, you're like,
yeah, you're looking at your hair, you're looking at, the way your face frown when you say certain. But on radio, you can be so free, and I absolutely love radio. But I'm not going to stop blabbing. I'm not going to stop, doing the video, because it's also nice to put a face with the word with the name Jay and to put a face with the name Shay. You know, people need to see us, see our face, and see. You know, I say we are a ray of hope. You know, for someone who's in darkness, and we are the face of sexual assault, you, domestic violence, me, incest, me, you know, and mental health issues, both of us. You know, so I think we're that face, and it helps to see a face because we're still laughing and we're still enjoying life. Speaking of enjoying life, ain't that what we're talking about tonight, though?
Yes. We're talking about life goes on. So why not be happy in it?
Absolutely. I was swallowing my. Well, listen, I made a really good cup of mocha tonight, and I'm really excited about it.
Is it spiked? No.
No.
Okay.
You know me so well. God damn it, you know me so well. That is hilarious. You know me so well. But listen, I was like, I'm not gonna spike it tonight. I was so tired. Like, I am so drained right now that I needed some coffee to kind of perk me up a little bit.
Okay.
So that means that, you know, I'm probably going to work on the book after this, Blab, because I'm going to be on such a high. I'm always on a high after we talk. But anyway,
after the show.
Yeah, and I can't come. Cleaning the whole. I'll do something, you know, something productive. But anyway, so yes,
work to do after this. But that's what happened. Life goes on, right?
It does go on. It doesn't stop just because you've been raped or you've been hit or you've been abused and you've been in an abusive relationship for such a long time. Life still goes on, right? Like the bill collectors still call you on the 1st or the 15th or whenever your bill is due because they want money, right? And then your job and your employer, they still expect for you to show up on time every single day. They don't care that you're having a really bad day today. They don't care that emotionally you're drained. They don't care that you cry yourself to sleep every night. All they care about is, hey, you're an employee, you're forced to show up and show up on time. And if you don't, you're going to get a pink slip. So life goes on after what I consider as death. I consider rape or sexual assault or violence. And we learned what those terms meant last week. Wasn't it last week that we went over the terms? Before last, 2 weeks ago.
So go back and look
what those terms mean, guys. Yes, go back and look at the replay if you don't know what those terms mean. It does mean something different. Rape and sexual assault means something different by state and by definition. And so when we say those words and it sounds like we're just repeating the same word, it's not. It has a different definition. And so look those words up, understand what the meaning is. So when you've experienced those things, I get off my soapbox and I get back on my thought process. I promise you there's nothing in here. I promise you there's nothing proof in here. So, but when you've experienced those things, which I call death, life still goes on. So how do you find happiness in your new normal, right? Because that's what we're faced with now. We're talking about a new normal after that traumatic experience happened. So how do you do that, Shay? What did you do? What did you do? Because you, as a matter of fact, and I know that you shared your story, so I'm going to share it again. But you've been assaulted. You've been raped in your adult years. For me, I was a victim of incest as a child. But for you, it happened as an adult. And then it happened more than once. And then it happened over a period of time, over a year's time, right? So for you, how did you pick yourself up? How did you, I mean, you're the most perkiest person I've ever, no, let me rephrase it. You're the perkiest Black woman I have ever.
I have angry,
no, you don't have anger issues. Listen, I know quite a few Black women, And let me tell you, when we talk about the neck rolling and the tongues, and yes, we got it all day, but you are the perkiest Black woman I've ever met. Sometimes irritating as hell, because I call you, like, we talk at 6 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock at night, and you still have the same energy. And I'm like, Shay, like so tired right now. I can't get with your energy. I need you to bottle it up. I think that's our first conversation. I said, you should bottle it.
You were like, you need to bottle up and sell it.
How the hell did you get
like that? Off the shelf?
Yes, you need to sell it up and be a millionaire. Shay's energy. Who wants it? Start off in the Walmart parking lot, because you know all of us be at Walmart.
And no matter the time of the day. You know what's funny? Like you said, it's irritating to some people sometimes. I've been told that everybody can't take me all in one dose. They have to take me in small amounts. I'm just like, yeah, that's what I've been told. So I was like, oh, okay.
That is hilarious.
It is just because it's not even a secret. It's just that I was so miserable and hated life and so much and for so long that I actually have a lot of years to make up. So now I'm like,
you're in makeup mode.
I'm in, you know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna stop, because I love the way it makes me feel. Because it's one of those things where, like, the house burned down. Well, glad I got my kids out of the house. You know what I'm saying? So it's how you look at life.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, like, how I look at life. I've been miserable for so long that I have a lot of years to make up on being happy and being positive. Now, do I have my negative moments? Yes, I do. But then that's where you have that support system that comes into play. So you ask me, how did I get over it? Well, not over it, but how did I move forward with life? Because life was still going.
Yes.
Well, the first thing I did was cried out to God. I was just like, oh my God, you're not letting me leave this earth. So I need to do something else, right? I need to do something else. So I made the decision. I chose to be happy. I chose to be better in my future, right?
You made
the choice. Exactly.
To be happy.
I did.
That sounds so...
Not even happy, really. Not even happy, because I have sad moments. I have mad moments. I have all the emotions, you know. But I made the choice to be better than the situation I was in, because obviously that situation wasn't working. Right? So I have to feel another way. Yeah.
Wow. And you mentioned about a support system. What do you mean by that?
Support system. Whew. Well, I had to find people who love me more than I love myself in times where I couldn't love me. Man, that was good.
That was so good. Look, I gotta get
that was good. And so I had to.
Yes, that was good. Yeah.
So I had to surround myself with people who were not gonna give up on me, even when I gave up on myself.
Yeah.
And I did not like them in the moments that I was in, but they never let up. They kept pushing me forward. And was like, I'm here for you no matter what. It was times where I didn't even answer my phone for days.
Yeah.
And they would come over, and one time they came over and they had the police with them to open my door because I wouldn't open it.
Wow. Now they
came in. And it was like, all right, thank you, officer, we good. And, you know, and it was like, that's the kind of support. Like, I didn't want nothing to do with people, nobody. However, no matter how I felt, they did not let up off me. They showed me that they loved me and cared for me, no matter how I treated them, no matter what I said to them, no matter what I did. They were there. I know I love that. They were there. And that's what you need by support system. You don't need yes people. And we did a show about that, so we ain't going to go through all that. But go look and see what a yes man is.
It's on our channel.
You need someone who's going to pull you through the trenches when you cannot pull yourself.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And then that was what? Okay. Oh, after I made the decision, I had my good support people.
Yeah.
I needed a plan. How am I gonna get to where I'm going?
Yes.
Right? I need I need a tom tom back in the day.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I
need a tom tom.
GPS or happiness. Listen,
I need a tom tom, right?
Somebody write your rhymes. Call me T.I. I'm right there for you, honey. I just dropped a real good line for you. GPS, happiness. Now, if I see any rappers out there that take my line, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Record it. I say it first.
Got this.
But I'm really for sharing the royalties, honey. Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
I need a plan.
Yeah.
And then I need actions. Put action to my plan. And now everything that I planned for didn't go through. It failed. But it was a successfully failed. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
Failed. Like I failed, however, I succeeded because I learned that was not the right thing to do. So I had to do something else.
But you did something.
I did something, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, I did something.
Yes, that's good.
Failed.
That's good.
That's a good show we need to do about anyway. Successfully failed. And then after the planning, I had my support system, the planning, making a choice, the planning. Then I had to put action into it. And then after that, I had to commit to it every day. Commit. That's it.
Takes commitment.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Because it's a never-ending journey. It doesn't stop. Every new chapter, every new door, every new issue is a new step. It's it's the beginning of a new process. So you have to start all over, but you have to be willing to want to do it.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
Yeah, for me, it was the same thing, Shay. And it's the same process. This is why I think that you and I get along so well, because we understand what it takes to get from hurting to healing. You know, it's the same process. You can go to a PhD, therapist, psychiatrist, psychologist. They're going to tell you the same thing. One, you got to make a decision that you don't want to feel like that anymore.
Yes.
It starts with the decision. Once you decide that you no longer want to hurt anymore, then two, you make a plan. In that plan, you have to choose someone that's stronger than you, that's where you want to be.
Exactly.
Right? They care more about your soul than they care about your feelings, because your feelings will keep you in your dark place. So you need someone that's not just going to say yes and pamper you, but you need someone that can speak to your soul, and not just speak to your soul. And that's why we can talk about how to choose a therapist for you. We can talk about how to choose a psychiatrist for you, because not every psychiatrist is for you. Not every therapist is for you. Not every PhD doctor is for you. I know they have the degrees on their wall and stuff like that, but they're not. You need someone that knows how to speak to you and to your soul. And speak in a way that it causes your soul to do process number 3 or step number 3, take action.
Yes.
So you make a decision, you get a plan. In that plan, you choose a support system. And I recommend no more than 3 people. You don't need a whole team, a whole baseball team. No, you need 2 to 3 guaranteed people. And I say 3 because you may need someone to back up in case the first 2 are busy, out of town, sick, dealing with their own shit. You need another backup. So that goes in step number 2 with the plan. And then number 3, which is most important, just as important as number 1 and number 2, they're all equally important. Exactly. Take action. Do something. You know, even if it's something, like for me, it started, I had really, you may not know this, Shay, I don't even think I shared this with you.
Uh-oh.
But I had really, really low self-esteem. I hated the mirror. Me being on video right now is a miracle.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I could not stand the look of my face. I could not stand to look at myself in the mirror. I would avoid anything that gave a reflection. I never wore makeup. So people ask, well, how did you put on your makeup? I never wore makeup. I didn't wear lipstick. I wore lip gloss, and you don't need a mirror for that. I didn't carry around the little compact mirrors and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I avoided anything that gave reflection. And then I found out why. Because I was, that self-esteem was stolen from me as a baby.
Oh, wow.
And so it took for me to take action. One, I made a decision, a conscious decision that I wanted to love myself. It started with that. And so in order for me to love myself, I searched for biblical scriptures. Now, we are believers of Christ, so I can't tell you how to look for something for Buddha or all the other religions out there because I don't know, but I would encourage you to look it up within your own religious belief, within your own culture. I'm not judging. I'm saying look it up for yourself. Whatever you believe in, look it up and study whatever it is that you are looking for answers for, because it's there. The answers are there. Go search for it. And so I looked up biblical scriptures that dealt specifically with how God looks at me, how God views me. I also had a support system that gave me specific instructions to stand in the mirror for 30 days straight, completely butt naked, completely no socks, no nothing on. Stand in a full length mirror for 30 days straight and say, I love you. Look yourself in the eye and say, I love you. I did that for 30 days straight. And then I told her afterwards, I think, listen, maybe I should have done it for 15 days because I am so in love with myself. I am so in love with everything about me. Wow. Everything, like it completely transformed my eyesight.
Ooh, really?
Listen, a dude can give me a compliment and I don't care. I'll be like, I know.
Like, tell me something new.
I know. I don't need validation from a man. And I told her, I call her Mama Meek. I hope she watches this. But I told Mama Meek, Mama Meek, you don't know what you did. You don't know what you woke up when I said maybe I should have done it for maybe like 5 days because I am off the chain. Like I get on my own nerves. It takes me so long to get dressed now because I got
all in the mirror.
I'm all in the mirror, and I know every expression that I make. I know it by heart. So when I'm talking to people and I'm not in front of a mirror, I'm envisioning the faces that I'm making. That's how much I know me. I know me very well. I know when I'm about to get pissed. I know when I'm about to be upset. I know when I'm going to be happy and it's going to make me like dance on the inside. I know all kinds of things about myself. Some things I didn't like, and some things I knew I needed to improve on, and some things I chose that I'm just going to stay like that forever. I like that. I'm going to keep that about me.
You gotta like it, but I love it. That's all that matters.
And guess what? That's all that matters, boo. That's all that matters.
Wow.
I had to learn. But let me tell you, I came from a place of this is a girl who could not stand her own reflection. I didn't even like my own shadow. That's how bad my self-esteem was extremely low. And so when a man would tell me, when in my broken period, when a man would tell me that I was beautiful, I didn't believe him. I said, you just want some coochie, so here, take it. Then I just
They gave away the cookies.
You know, did I say the C word?
Yes.
We don't have no beeps, right? I'm having to beep that out. I'm having to beep that out of the replay. But if he wanted some cookies,
he wanted some cookies.
If he wanted cookies, girl, I was like the Pillsbury Doughboy. I was just out going out handing out cookies, you know, because I didn't respect myself. I didn't love myself. I didn't even like myself. So I went from a place from hurting to healing because I made a decision one day that I didn't want to feel like that anymore. And like you said earlier that God must have a reason for you to be here because he didn't allow any of those suicide attempts to take place. He didn't allow it. So obviously there's a purpose for us being here. And so we began to seek God, seek what that purpose was. Yeah.
I know in my journal, one of the parts was when I knew it was time for me to start pursuing my purpose.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell y'all when it is, because y'all gonna have to journal when it is. However, come up.
Oh, you mean that journal, not your personal journal, but the journal that is okay, that is coming out. Your program.
There's a moment where I knew that it was time for me to walk in my purpose, and God said some amazing things to me on that, and I was just like, really, God? Okay, all this for this, but then like what we were talking about this morning when we were recording. Make sure my phone don't ring. We were talking. Can you hear it? No. Okay.
No.
We were talking about that this morning. On when we were doing the blog talk, was he said, "Child, I ain't never said it was gonna be easy, but it's gonna be worth it." So everything that we went through is not easy, and it's still not going to be easy, but it's gonna be worth it. And I'm not talking money value worth it. I'm talking about cup filling, thirsty, worth it. Not about money, but about my cup being filled, pouring over into others, and my thirst for God and his word and his mercy and love is gonna be worth it.
Yeah. So when you bring up the cup being overflowed,
yes,
now you're talking about blessings.
Yes.
So now you're saying that once you have pressed through that very painful process of healing, blessings are on the other side.
Yes.
So once you go through the pain of letting go of pain,
yes,
something you have to go through pain to let go of pain.
Yes.
And then on the other side of that
is something.
Is a blessing.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
So I remember the very first, this is how I knew I was healed. I remember the first night that I slept all through the night without being attacked.
Oh, wow.
Without being attacked by some evil spirit, whether it's depression, whether it was suicidal thoughts, whether it was despair. I call those evil spirits. Anything that's negative, I call them evil spirits. Okay. And so the things that I taught that made me toss and turn all night long because I couldn't sleep, because all this stuff was on my head. Like, why is my life so hard? Why do I have to fight for every single thing? Why am I so unhappy? You know, why is it that every time something good happens, 10 things bad happen? So I never have a happy feeling for such a long time. And so I remember very vividly the night that I was able to sleep in peace And I woke up the next morning and all I could do was cry. And he was like, okay, we just had a good night. And you crying? I was crying because I was so glad. And I knew instantly that God did it.
Oh, wow.
He allowed me to sleep all night long. I remember it. And so peace comes on that other side.
It does.
It
really does.
That's how you know that you're on the right track, because the things that plagued you before
don't plague.
That's a good word, plague. Plague is a really, really good word. It's also from the Bible, but it's a good word.
Yes.
Because it torments you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like all of those feelings and thoughts and emotions, because you can't forget what happened, torments you. And so there is a story in the Bible. I don't know why we always end up talking about the Bible. Or I don't know why I always end up talking about the Bible.
You do. Every show he comes up.
I know it does. It does. But there's a story in the Bible where a child was tormented by spirits, and his father took him to Jesus, and Jesus said, "What is it that you want from me?" Now, what I love about the story is that Jesus saw or knew the child was tormented.
Mm-hmm.
But he spoke to the spirit and he asked the spirit, "What do you want from me?" See, sometimes it's not, we have not because we ask not.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes Jesus is just ready for us to say, okay, I'm tired of being tormented. I'm tired of tossing all night. I'm tired of crying all night long. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, God. So can you please help me? He's just waiting for us to say, come on. Can you please do it now? He's waiting for us to ask for it.
We have free will.
Yes, we have free will. But again, it goes with us making a decision. Just like the father of that child, he said, God, I believe, but help my unbelief. I know you can heal my child. I know that. But help my unbelief. So sometimes when we are on a good path and we're feeling good for the day, and then something happened, and then now we're doubting God again.
Oh man!
Now we're wondering if we're doing the right thing again. Now we're wondering if He's really going to heal us, because you know I'm tormented. You know I have all these spirits. Why won't you?
What else can I take?
Why won't you heal me? And God is saying, why won't you ask me to heal you?
Yes. But people know when you ask, it doesn't come right away. But it's not like God heal me and then whew, I'm healed. No, ma'am. No, sir. It takes a process. It's a process. You have to trust the process. You have to go through the process. Not half-ass the process. You have to take whatever stride comes with the process, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So God said He's gonna heal you, but it's not a snap of the finger.
Yeah.
You gotta put in work. What's that saying? It's so cliche. We like cliche a little bit.
Work. No, not that.
Not that. No. Not that. Gotta put the super to your natural. God's gonna put that super to your natural, but in order for Him to do that, you have to put in the work. And then once you put in the work, then He'll come, because He's not just going to willy-nilly heal you, because then you don't learn anything from that, right?
I mean, you have to apply your faith. Faith without works is dead. So yes, you believe God is going to heal you, but then there's some work that you have to do on the. Yeah, I remember. I think I shared with you a vision I had the other day that kind of visualized. I'm such a visual person. That kind of visualize what our past is like when we're trying to move, when we're trying to move forward, right? And it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, you have this huge mountain behind you, and that mountain is pain. That mountain is your past. That mountain is all the stuff that you thought would never happen to you, but it did. And so you have this huge mountain behind you with a rope tied around it. And the rope is tied around the mountain, and then the other end of the rope is tied around your ankle. And you, as your little bitty self, or as your big self, whatever, I don't judge. You, however big you is, trying to move, you're still not big enough to move this mountain that's behind you, which is your past. And with that one ankle, with that one thing tied around. And so that's what the past will do. It will keep us stuck. If we stay attached to it, if we stay attached to that past, to that pain, to that hatred, and I want to talk about hatred too, because that thing with Eddie Long and that whole interview just brought up a whole bunch of stuff for me that it makes me even more passionate about what we do. But anyway, we'll save that for another conversation. But I want to talk about that. I want to talk about, you know, forgiveness again, and I want to talk about what hatred does. Hatred is a cycle, people. And so you want people to die or not. At what point are we going to stop the cycle of hatred? At what point? Anywho, so you got this past tied around your ankle. Yeah, I'm gonna bottle that. I'm gonna bottle and put it up. I'll bring it back to you. So you're tied to this past. At some point, if you want to move forward in your life, if you want to walk in happiness, if you want to walk in contentment, let's first try to get to happiness, and then we'll talk about what contentment is, because ultimate goal is contentment, you know, because happiness can change, but first we want to get you to smile again. So let's just deal with getting you to happiness first, and then we'll talk about the next step, because there's always going to be a next step. You should never be complacent where you are. I'm not complacent. I want to go to the next level. And then I want to conquer that level. And then I want to go to the next level, because I got a goal in mind. But guess what? I had to turn back, and I had to cut that rope to my past. So my past is not holding me back anymore.
You can't give it any more power than it already has.
Because I cut the rope. It has no more power over me.
It's done.
I regained my own power because I gave voice to it. I start talking about it. And the more I talk about it, the more the rope, you know, a rope has many fibers. It's not just one material, piece of material. There's thousands and thousands of fibers that make up a rope.
Oh, that's good.
And so the more I talk about my experience, the more I talk about my past, the more of those fibers in the rope begin to peel back. And so once those fibers peel back, the rope no longer has the strength to hold together anymore.
Ooh,
and
I
so
see us doing a webinar on cutting the rope.
Cut the rope, girl. Cut that
rope. Let it go.
Yes, let it go.
Let it go.
So the more you talk about it, the less power that pain has over you, and the more power you gain. The more you talk about it, the more you share it. That's why I really love the hashtag Silent No More, because not only does it free me, it frees you.
Yes, it does.
Yes. And so the more I talk about it, the less strength of the rope and my past has over me. And the more I can press forward
and focus.
I can take another step forward, and then another step forward, and then another step forward. And then the next thing I know, I don't know where the rope or the mountain went to, because I'm so far up here, I can't even see it in my sight anymore.
Yes.
I'm too far ahead.
Yes.
So I don't look back, because I don't even know where it's at. All I know is I ended up here. I'll sleep throughout the night, and I'm in a better place now. I know how to manage me. I know how to manage my emotions, right?
Yes, it is. And that's why I'm always happy, because I'm in control of how I feel. So I'm perky and happy all the time, and I'm giving 100% energy in everything I do, because I control that, to a extent. Right now. I'm in control of that emotional state of mine, and how I want to be. And sometimes I do lose control when I get upset and I get angry, but then I have to snap back and realize, whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Pause for the cause. Because I know the last time I let you in and talking about that emotion, you disrupted my life and I became depressed. Couldn't do this, couldn't do that. Life just sucked. So I already know I'm gonna take you in. I'm gonna let you come in through the window a little bit, because you're gonna feel these emotions, but you're not coming in the front door, and you're not sitting down, and I'm not giving you no tea. Just look, gone.
Don't get comfortable.
Go to the next house, because I'm not letting you in no more.
Right.
I already know what you're gonna do, and then I go back to being my happy, perky self. That's just because we're human. But ultimately, you have to make the choice on your emotions and how you feel and how long you're gonna allow yourself to be in that state.
You know what you taught me tonight? You taught me that I can choose to be happy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a choice.
That's a choice.
So what do you say? I'm feeling happy today. Well, what if you don't feel happy? You just keep saying it until you do. You just keep saying, because the more you say, there's power in. I know I'm asking a question, I'm answering it.
You got it, honey. Yes.
But I was gonna say, our words have so much power when we put it out in the atmosphere. It's like our body, our mind, body, and soul has to conform with our language. Yes. So if we speak it, like if I say today is gonna be a bad day, guess what? I'm gonna have a bad day, right? It's the same thing if you speak something positive.
Exactly. So like my morning routine is when I get up, the kids I get them ready, I get them up for school, and I have one child who has emotional sensory disorder, so anything can disrupt his morning, right? And so in the morning, his energy is sometimes filled off my energy, right? So I always have to get up in a good
for him,
feeling, no matter how I feel, because of him, because energy transfer, emotion can transfer to people. So I'm up in the morning and I naturally know, no matter if I feel bad or I can't stand this day, I'm gonna put on a front that it's a good day, because I know how my child is. And so by the time he go to school, I'm already in a good mood, because it's naturally in my mind it's gonna be a good day. So it's gonna be a good day. Like I tell them all the time, we're gonna have a good day, right? Everything's gonna be good. Now you don't want to do that, because you know that's gonna cause you to have a bad day. So let's have a good morning. So I'm always talking that.
Yeah, you're speaking it over his life.
Yeah. So because of that, and he know, oh well, mommy's always happy and she's doing this, she's doing that. Making him have a good day. It actually has caused our household to be better in the morning, because he doesn't go to school disruptive or in a bad mood, because like you said, I'm speaking that positive energy into him that it's going to be a good day, not realizing that I'm telling myself it's going to be a good day. And because I put all that positive electrons in my body, I'm like, it's a good day. And it might be a bad day. I know one day I did wake up. One day I woke up and I was feeling really bad, right? But I had to put the front on. And then when he left, I was like, it's a really bad day. Like, why am I putting on the front? But then I was like, wait a minute, what's so bad about the day? The day ain't even started. So then I changed my mindset. I changed what what I was thinking, and it ended up being a good day.
Oh
But
wow.
what you say? What are you saying? Are you saying, and I'm talking to my Blab
Yeah.
family, are you waking up saying, "Oh my God, it's gonna be a bad day"? Are you
Mhm.
waking up saying, "I gotta go to the job yet once again"?
Yeah.
Like, how are you looking at the things in your life, your surroundings, your area?
Yeah.
Because how you looking at it is how you're gonna receive it, and how you're going to your body language, how you're gonna react,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So,
You're
like
gonna
the
tell
case of
it.
the Mondays,
Yeah.
I hate the case of the Mondays. I have turned that into mindset Monday, money making Monday, motivation Monday,
Yeah.
anything but the case of the Mondays, because you've already started your week off
Um,
bad by
yeah.
saying that. Okay, now we got a 3-day weekend. What?
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then what it's gonna be? Case of the Tuesday. It's always that next day. I'm serious. It's always gonna be that next day
Right.
after you
Right.
gotta go to work from a weekend. So,
You had 3 days, and you
like, darn, come on. We don't need you to work.
yeah.
America can't run itself.
Oh my
Get up,
God.
go to work and stop playing.
Oh my God. And what's bad about working from home and being an entrepreneur from home is that I don't have a free day. I was working yesterday and realized at 5 o'clock that, hey, oh, so my neighbors were outside
Barbecue.
barbecuing and music playing. Like, I'm like, what the hell? What is all this music for? I look out, they got tents out in the daggone parking lot and grills and kids running. And I wanted ice cream. I'm gonna be honest, I wanted some ice cream, but I couldn't leave my house because kids were out back in front of my driveway playing throw football in the daggone thing. And I'm like, I want some ice cream. It ain't their fault though. I'm working.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I had no idea, Shay. Like, seriously. So now, how do you keep yourself motivated and happy with you're not going to the office? You know what I'm saying? Life goes on.
Exactly. You know? I listen to the Steve Harvey morning show sometimes. You know, I love to hear nephew Tom on our little security system have a music, but you can go on there. They have it online. You can listen to it online.
Oh, yeah, because I used to listen to it when if I'm driving into the office. I listen to the radio, but I don't drive into the office anymore. But I am looking to get an office space now because I need
thinking about it.
I need to change my atmosphere. So maybe I'll go to Panera Bread or I can't go to the library because I'm having those.
Do your library have quiet rooms? Ours have quiet rooms where you can be in there by yourself and you can talk because the windows and things are soundproof.
Yeah, no, I need interaction. I think that's my issue. If I'm in a library, everybody has to be quiet.
Yes, for
I need some type of interaction.
You need sound noise and things
like that. And I didn't realize I was going to need that, but hey, whatever.
You get lonely being at home working sometimes. But like you
said, I don't know when to cut it off. I work till like midnight. I don't know when to cut it off. Like I need to learn to, okay, I'm shutting it down at this time. And it's really hard to do that.
It is hard.
Yeah, for you, because you have a family, so you have to manage that. You have to cut it off and then go tend to your babies and go tend to your wife. But I don't.
My cutoff is from 4 until 7:30, 8 o'clock. I don't answer any emails. I rarely do Facebook. I don't do any homework. It's all about them because honestly, that's the amount of time we have until it's time for them to go to bed. Like, so it's like those 4 hours is all we have Monday through Friday, and Monday through Thursday because Friday they're home. They don't go to bed as late, but Monday through Thursday, that's what we have. So that's it. So excuse me that I take 4 hours out of my day to tend to my family and make sure they're good, right? So I mean, you just gotta find a balance. And like I said, how do we stay motivated? I
Yeah.
listen to Steve Harvey. I love Nephew Tommy, especially when he do the joke. I listen to Yolanda Adams show, which has now turned into the Erica. What's her name? Erica somebody. I can't. Erica Campbell. She's taking over the gospel station.
Oh yeah.
Now. I listen to Willie Moore Jr. in the afternoon. And those things get me motivated because they're always talking about something that gives me a aha moment. Like, you know. And then we look at our wretchedness, but that's after the day and I need to wind down. But that will keep me motivated. Reading stories. You all read. These are things that I do to move forward so that way I can help you guys because I have to always feed my brain and always learn knowledge.
Yeah. We have to stay relevant to, what's going on. Because what changes a lot are the law
yes.
when it comes to domestic violence and sexual assault. They just came out with another bill just recently.
I was just about to say that they came out with a federal law now.
Yeah.
All states will now basically in all states when you go to get a rape kit done in the hospital, because it is against sexual assault, you will not have to pay for those services.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one that just came. It used to be some states, now it's a federal law. So anytime you go to the hospital and you say you've been raped and they do a rape kit and anything that comes along with it, you do not pay for that bill. The medication and all the service surrender, you do not pay for it. It's all on the federal government, which is phenomenal from where we come from. So at least they are recognizing that it is happening.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be on you. How that look? Paying a bill because your rapist wanted to get on.
I didn't even know that they charged for that. Oh look. Hi Natasha, how are you? Actually getting ready to end. I was just responding to her. Natasha wrote us in the Fire and Ice show on our Facebook page, and she was looking for us, and I was telling her that we would post the radio show tomorrow night. And hi, how are you? Great. Thank you for joining us. We're actually ending in about 4 minutes, but we would love to connect with you. How did you hear about us, Natasha? And don't worry, the replay will be posted for the Blab. The replay will be posted momentarily, but for the radio show where you were in the Facebook, it'll be there as well. Hi.
Oh, me and Natasha. Okay, we be inboxing each other. Yeah, she's in DC. Your name showed up differently. That's why I was like, that looked like her picture, but I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah, I was just replying to her post in Facebook, letting her know that the radio show will be posted tomorrow night at the same time.
Tomorrow at 8:30. I'll be sure to tag you, Natasha.
Are you still here in DC, Natasha? Okay, you live in the Boston
area.
Oh, okay.
Boston.
Nice.
I love
Boston. I'm so sorry you missed most of that, but that is okay. I'm glad.
Natasha is a licensed therapist. We should have her on the show one day.
Are you? Oh, we were just talking Titletown.
I don't know much about the Boston area.
Oh yeah, I don't know Boston either. I know Mississippi. I'm from Mississippi. I know that. Yeah, but you said she's a licensed therapist. Bosstown. No.
Absolutely. Yes, she is.
Okay. A volunteer.
Okay. So if Natasha, could you please send us a small bio to I'm gonna type it in.
Yeah.
Send us your bio
Natasha, I don't know if you know this about Fire and Ice and what Laura Shay and myself, well, you know this about Laura Shay, but we talk about domestic violence and sexual assault and emotional healing in all of our topics. And so it's all, okay, you work for the rapes. Okay, excellent. So, so it'll be nice to have.
Okay, she volunteers at the Boston Rape Center.
Yes, I'm in training now, Natasha, for RAIN, to be on their hotline.
Now in the speakers
to be the hotline things, the hotline call answerers or responders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now in the yep, I do the same thing with RAIN that is located here in DC.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So send us your bio to that email that I just put up. And we would love to have you on the show in the future if you don't mind.
Yeah. So the show that we're talking about, Natasha, is the radio show that we do.
Mm-hmm.
And we, yes.
Got you.
Screenshot. Got it. Wonderful. We would love to have you as a special guest to our radio show.
Awesome.
Thank you for joining us. And look out for the replay because tonight's show was really about how do you, life goes on, right? After something tragic has happened, after you've been raped, after you've been molested, after you've been assaulted, after you've been abused, life continues. So how do you live with that new normal? And that's what tonight's show was about. So go ahead and watch the replay, share it with your folks, share it with your peeps, tweet. And
we appreciate it.
Yeah. So
thank you, Natasha.
It is now 9:30. We don't like to keep people late. We like to start on time and end on time. So we want to say to everyone who watches the replay, thank you so much for joining us at whatever point, wherever you are, in your car, at home, sip some tea. Don't watch this around children. We always give a disclaimer that we are not kid-friendly people. This is not something that you should watch with your children. I do believe that you can train your children on how to behave in such type of situation, but we're talking grown-up stuff. So don't allow our language to be in front of your child. You have to preference how you speak to a child. We're not speaking to children, we're speaking to adults. And so that's our disclaimer. Please do not watch this while you're breastfeeding. Okay? Wait till your baby's go to bed.
And
I think I said
that was cute. So as always, we like to laugh. We like to end on a positive note. Laughter is good for the soul. And we appreciate all our Blab family for listening to us. It doesn't go unnoticed, and we know it's very valuable. So
join us
to watch the replay.
It's going to be a new topic next week. So see you next week. Thank you for joining us this week. Share. Get the word out there. And see you again next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.